I'm the American Scotch Doctor, Dr. Dave.
I'm pretty excited to get to have a glass of this Ardbeg 10-year-old. The Ardbeg 10 is 46% alcohol by volume. It is a natural color, which I'm actually having troubles finding it on the bottle here. I've been looking around. I'm not going to waste my time looking right now while we're here. If I didn't already say it, non-chill filtered. Ardbeg 10 is actually on the higher end of the peat content, parts per million phenol content, being 55 parts per million. And they're actually rating the malt, or rating the peat level at the malted barley stage and not the actual finished product of what's in the bottle. So it's kind of hard to look at the parts per million number and know exactly what you have, because depending on how long something's been matured in the cask, depending on how it's distilled, how many times it's been run through, whether it be just 2 distillation processes or whether it's 3 or maybe even more runs through the stills. It's not just when you hear peat, people think they associate that with smokiness. A lot of people go, oh, I like a smoky whiskey. There's different phenols, and let me go grab my notebook here. There's different phenols, which they're aromatic organic compounds. There's different types that are going to have different flavor profiles. I'm not going to bore you with the different names, like one of them, 2-methylphenyl ocresol. That's why I'm not going to go through those names, but some of them have carbolic flavors, musty flavors, medicinal flavors, woody, medicinal sweet. Here's some smoky, some smoke and meaty, spice or spicy clove, cinnamon clove. So you're often going to have these different, some of your different peat smokes are going to have more presence of these different flavors, and it really depends on where they source their peat from. That's a topic for a totally different day. It's not just, is it a peated whiskey? Is it a peated whiskey from Islay? Did they source their peat from northern Scotland, eastern Scotland, some of the different islands? The peat smoke is going to be totally different. And also, this has been sitting here for almost 10 minutes now. Wow. Ooh. Really twiggy. Like a real fresh, twiggy peat. A little bit of lemon, lime. I'm smelling like a green peppercorn. It's a little bit more of a florally rather than a real bittery, bitey peppercorn. It's a little bit more, I don't know what you'd call it, green peppercorn. Some minerally notes. I'm going to taste this neat. I don't feel like this has changed a whole lot. I did actually have this sitting down in the bottle for 3 months of its life until I put it in this bottle just a little, I don't know how long, a couple weeks ago now. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. See if I can get some viscosity going here. I don't want to add much water to this. I really don't. I'm a little nervous to do much. Maybe that. Let's call it good. I'm so happy I still have some left. Oh, yeah. I love that natural color. This reminds me, being that this is a younger age, this actually, the closest thing I can think of is if you've ever had Lagavulin 8-year-old, it's actually a non-chill filter version of Lagavulin, thank God. A natural color version of it, thank God. You can tell it's natural, or all of it's natural and non-chill filtered. When you get just a little bit of water in that stuff, that is so hazy. It looks like pee. It looks like somebody peed in your cup. That's probably why people don't like natural color and non-chill filtered, because it looks like somebody could have peed in your bottle. Maybe that's why Ardbeg keeps this green bottle. Honestly, green bottles can protect your whiskey from sunlight. I mean, it's not going to protect it from the heat damage, but it can protect it somewhat from sunlight, so it's actually better for people that are storing these on shelves. I like it so much better with a little bit of water. Honestly, just a little bit of water too. You got to be careful. You add too much water and you water this stuff down. Especially I didn't pour very much in here. The floaties in this. There's floaties. It's like, it's the business. It's real cask extractions. This is really good today. I like this. Not that I'm super surprised, but for some reason this is better to me than it was a couple months ago when I bought it. Right at first, it comes on as a mellow peat, but then as soon as you breathe, it's a peat, quite a heavy peat blast. Now on the mouth, rather than on the nose, I was smelling green peppercorn. This is more of a black pepper taste, kind of a spicy taste a little bit spicy cinnamon. Almost tar, like if you're standing in a parking lot just after somebody did a black top. You don't really smell that, but it's more in the taste, which is good. It's not an off-putting tar taste. It's like a sweetened toffee tar. The finish is really quite earthy. A little bit of iodine, little seaweed in there. Let me see. Ardbeg 10 is on my list up here. Smoky and light. They're calling this a light whiskey. I don't know. I really like this. I'm going to give this a script score. I might redo that. I'm going to give this a script score. No. I'm going to give this a script score. 88 out of 100. It deserves it too. For what this is, for what it's worth, it's a good price. And I'm really quite excited. I'm afraid of the price tag that is going to be on it. But the Wee Beastie is coming out. It is a 5-year-old with its ex-bourbon and ex-Oloroso sherry casks influence. I don't know the ratio to it, but this is all ex-bourbon. It's first fill, second fill, and refill ex-bourbon casks used to make this version here. So the other one's probably going to be a little bit sweeter, but being a 5-year-old whiskey, that thing's apparently pretty wicked. I just want to sit here and smell this. 3 really important things. Subscribe. Share this with your friends. Maybe if that's your grandma, that's fine. Share it with your grandma. Your grandma should share it with your grandma's friends. And your grandma's friends, share it with your friends' grandmas. We've got another good video coming. Let me think what I'm going to do. It's going to be a Glenmorangie. I'm not going to tell you what kind. It's not exclusively... It's a Glenmorangie. I'm not telling you anymore. Sorry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.